Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a polymer clay gingerbread house that looks like this. So let's get started. So to start, you're just going to want to roll out some brown clay, and then I'm just taking a little bit of cornstarch and I'm just kind of spreading it around on the brown clay, and I'm just going to fold it in half. And this is just going to help it not stick when I'm cutting out my shapes. So now you just want to cut out all your shapes for your gingerbread house. And now, once you are done cutting them out, you should have these little house shapes, and you're just going to want to repeat this step, but instead of cutting out these shapes, you're going to want to cut out 4 rectangles. So once you've finished cutting out all your shapes, you should have 4 rectangles and then 2 little house shapes. Now you're also just going to want to cut out a bigger rectangle that is wider than the house shapes and longer than the rectangles, and this is just going to be the base of your gingerbread house. So now you're just going to want to bake these in the oven for 5 to 10 minutes. So once you finish baking all your pieces, you're just going to want to glue them together using some polymer clay icing, which looks like this, and it's pretty much just solid clay mixed with liquid clay, but I do have a tutorial on that, and I'll put that in the down bar if you want to check that out. So you're just going to want to start with putting some of the icing along the bottom of the pieces and then sticking it onto the base. So once you have all the pieces glued to the base like this, you're just going to want to add some more icing along the sides to fill in the cracks, like this. So once you got all the sides attached, you can bake it, but you don't have to, but I just find that it's easier to work with if this is baked. So now you're just going to want to put the roof on. So you're just going to want to, once again, grab some icing and just put that along the edges. Now I'm just going to place on the roof. And then you're just going to want to add a bit more of icing along the top. And then once you've done this, you can bake it once more. So now I'm just going to make some candies to decorate the gingerbread house with, and I'm just going to start by rolling out some white and red clay and then putting them together and rolling them out once again together so they stay attached. Now I'm just going to trim off the excess clay. And then roll it up like so. And then you can just kind of roll it out so it's a little bit smaller. And then you can slice off little bits to get little swirl candies. So now I'm just going to make little round candies by rolling out a thin snake of different colored clays and then cutting off little pieces and rolling them into little balls. I'm just going to do this with a few different colors. So now I'm making a few candy canes by putting on some red snakes onto a white snake, and now I'm just going to kind of push it all together and then roll it out. And then you can also just kind of twist it a bit like this. So once you've cut out your little pieces of candy cane, you're just going to want to fold one end over a bit so you have a candy cane shape. So once I've baked my gingerbread house, I'm just going to start decorating it with the candies I made. So once you've finished decorating your gingerbread house, you can just bake it, and then you're finished. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks for watching.